Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back again to another lesson of the free Forex course that I'm doing on my YouTube channel. So in today's lesson, we're going to be talking about major candlestick patterns. Now, these can actually change your life. If you study these major candlestick patterns and you spot them at a very crucial point in the market, you can really catch massive moves and reversals in the market and retracement. Now, you can't just, whenever you see this, let's say, bullish candlestick pattern, you need to jump in if the market is in a very bearish structure. You have to look for them in the right places, right? Everything has to make sense. You can't just be entering just because you see a bullish engulfing or a bearish engulfing. That bullish engulfing or a bearish engulfing needs to be in a very specific point in the market. Once you identified market structure, trend line, and all the other stuff that I also made videos on in my whole playlist. I have the whole playlist of free Forex course on my YouTube. So if you go to my channel, you go to playlist, you'll find it on the top, and then you can go through them video by video to get to this point. Now, I have a picture here of all the major candlestick patterns. We got one candlestick patterns, which is hammer, inverted hammer, doji, whatever, bearish. So in this video, we're going to be spotting these in real life market. I'm going to go to AUDSD 1 hour charts, and then we're going to see if we can spot some of these patterns, and then hopefully try and found trades and show you how you can actually implement that in your trading to find high probability setups. So first, we're gonna go and find one candlestick pattern in a bullish market, right? I'm gonna find you an example. We're gonna find either a bullish spinning top or a dragonfly doji, or an inverted hammer or a hammer. Going on to the charts right now, let's look for some of these hammers or right here. What do we have here, guys? The first candle that really got my attention was this candle right here, and look what happened after. See this candle right here. I'm going to zoom in on it and highlight this candle right here. Right after that candle, market zoomed in our way long after the closure. Boom, 1 to 2, 1 to 3, whatever, maybe stops below. Absolutely beautiful spot, beautiful entry. Very nice candlestick, and it works, right? So you got to pay attention to the candlesticks. Maybe don't risk taking a trade down here. Just wait for something like this to happen where, okay, the reason why for this long wick at the bottom is because sellers tried to push the market down, but then they couldn't. Buyers came in strong and closed the candle all the way up here instead of here. And therefore, we saw the market rally all the way to the upside. And then straight after that, we had a massive bullish engulfing. So that gives us more confidence on why we should hold the trade all the way to the upside, right? That is the first candlestick that really got my attention. Now let's find another one here for bearish. So let's look for a bearish spinning top. Let's look for a gravestone doji. Let's look for a shooting star or a hanging man. So let's look for in a bearish market here. Oh, right there, exactly right here, guys. Bearish market. This shooting star, obviously there's a tiny wick on this one, but here there's no wick. But this candlestick really worked very well. And if you took a trade straight after that candle, short position, boom, stops just above, stops just above, and then a 1 to 2 or a 1 to 3 or whatever. Beautiful. So you gotta look for these candlesticks in a in the specific, and this is a very good example. You see this candle here, you wouldn't count it for a bearish because the market is bullish, and therefore you just cancel it out. You look for only bullish candlesticks, and then when the market is going to the downside, you look for these bearish candlestick patterns to then take it and continuing with the trend, right? So here's our first one candlestick patterns. Let's look for a two candlestick pattern, either a bullish engulfing or a bearish engulfing or a tweezer bottom, tweezer tops, all these stuff. So looking at here, what do we have here? Let's look for a bearish one at first. Right there, guys, we have our first candlestick pattern, tweezer tops here. Right there, guys, you see this candlestick tweezer top is exactly the same as right here on the picture. Tweezer top, we got a bullish candle, slightly bigger than the bearish, and then a bearish candle, and then the market immediately reverses and flies to the downside. So here's the two candlestick patterns that you can look for. Tweezer top, study these candlesticks, watch them, back test, and look for these candlestick patterns. It will really help you, and it will make you catch a very high probability setups. So let's look now for a bullish one. So let's look for a bullish engulfing or a bullish Hermione, or let's look for a bullish one, guys. Right here, guys, we have a bullish candle, a bullish engulfing as well. So this candlestick really engulfed this one, and because the body completely eats the body of this one and the one before it, and we had a morning a evening star or a morning star, whatever they call it. Let's see, what do they call that one? Spinning top, doji, hammer, bullish hammer. So this candlestick, guys, comes in straight after a hammer. So this candlestick, it's a hammer. It indicates a reversal in the market, and straight after that we had a bullish engulfing. So that is just two candlesticks, very strong confirmation that the market will be heading to the upside. And look what happened, straight to TP, of course. Boom, boom, and then boom. Look at that beautiful entry, beautiful setup. So you got to look for these candlestick patterns. And then obviously, last but not least, let's look for the 3 candlestick patterns. And then these are the neutral ones, where if it's a doji, just completely market did not move, there is no buyers or sellers. One, it was an equal market, price closed where it opened. So therefore, just wait for the following candle and then see what happens with that one, and then you can obviously take a trade based on that. And then these are the obviously 3-line strike, where you have 3 small candlesticks to the downside and then 1 bullish candle engulfing all the previous 3 candles, etc., and all these other evening doji star, blah blah blah. So let's go through and see if we can spot any of these candlesticks. Let's see. And right here, guys, we have a first 3 candlestick pattern. We have a bullish evening star, bearish engulfing, boom, enter, check it up for a sell. Beautiful signal for a sell, a beautiful entry. Now obviously, I told you guys, do not just take these patterns everywhere in the market. Now, how do I know that this is a crucial point? Is when you do market structure, when you have your support and resistance, and when this candlestick pattern is at a major support or a major resistance, and you're seeing rejection, you're seeing a potential to the upside or to the downside, and that's when you take these candlestick patterns. So guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Please study these candlestick patterns, implement it into your trading alongside your support and resistance, your market structure, your Fibonacci's, everything together. Everything has to align. I hope you enjoyed this episode of the free Forex course that I'm doing on my YouTube channel. Guys, if you do appreciate this content, please make sure to subscribe down below, leave a like, and I'll see you all in the next episode. Cheers.